Okay, hello, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to my weekly Wednesday live. My name is LaQuita Jackson with QuitaBugHandmaids.com. I'm so excited you guys are here with me today. I look forward to our Wednesday lives every week. So let me just make sure my iPad is good to go. Looks like it's going a little slow. There we go. Okay, so as you pop in to join me, make sure that you say hello so that I can say hello back. So I want to get started and announce the winner for last week's live giveaway. Thank you guys so much for sharing the video. So many of you shared. I think we had the most people we've ever had share the video. So thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate you all for doing that. So the winner for last week's live is Monica T. So thank you so much, Monica, for sharing the video. I will contact you after the live to let you know that you are the lucky random winner. And if you remember, last week we made this super cute thank you big time card with the animal outing stamp set, or bundle actually. So Monica, you will be receiving a little make and take kit to make one of the card that we made last week. So again, thank you guys so much for sharing the video. I truly appreciate you. So make sure that you, hi Irene, make sure that you share this video, whether you're here on Facebook or if you're watching the after live over on YouTube. Make sure that you share. Leave me a comment that you have shared the video so that I know that you have shared it. Hi Evelyn. And for anyone who shares this week's live video, I'm actually, because of the holiday season, the holiday next week, I'm going to dig into my prize patrol bucket, and I will be choosing a goodie out of here for the winner of this week's live. So again, thank you guys so much for sharing. So I'm excited to choose a prize out of here for the winner. And I'll announce this week's winner next week. Hi Shelly. Thank you, Irene. So I want to jump right into today's project because I'm supposed to leave in 30 minutes to go meet some family. We're going to, what's it called? Santa's Wonderland? So, and I forgot where it is, but I have to go meet some family in Belleville, Texas. And then we're going to go to Santa's Wonderland. So I've got 30 minutes before I have to leave. So we're going to move and groove on today's video. So I'm going to go ahead and flip you guys around and we'll get stamping, okay? Glad you guys are here. All right, so we are using one of my favorites today. This stamp set right here. There we go. Move this junk out of the way. The Dashing Deer. This is one of my favorites. I never expected to like this bundle this much. It's not my usual style, but I have loved it, and I've used it the most out of any Christmas set we have ever had. It has been my favorite. So we're going to use the Dashing Deer stamp set. We're not using the framelit dies or anything to go along with it. So I made this card back in October, and hi Sharon. So I made this card back in October, and I just realized I never shared it. I didn't I didn't share it on my blog. I didn't do a video, nothing. So I thought, oh, well, I'll just go ahead and copy my own card. I used the Santa's Workshop, I think it was called, designer series paper, but that paper has since sold out. So I decided I would use the festive farmhouse designer paper in my remake of this card. So I really love how this card turned out, and I did some heat embossing here. So we're just gonna case this card, and I'm wondering, I did not put an envelope in there. Let me grab one, because we are going to jazz up the envelope. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, hope everyone's having, oh, what is this fuzzball? I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. Oh, that's probably from my shirt. Yeah, I haven't worn this shirt in a while. Okay, so I'm gonna get started with this circle here. So I die cut this circle using the layering circle framelit dies. And I'm gonna get out my early espresso ink, and let me set up my card in front of me. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to start by stamping the larger of the little deer here in early espresso, and I'm going to stamp this one off to the right. So let's see, right about here, and just press and hold. I love early espresso. I know I say that every time I use it. I just think it is like the best brown. Oh, see, look at that. Ah, I love this color. Okay. It's just such a true brown. Just so rich. Love it. Okay, and then we'll stamp the other little deer right there. Just tuck it right into the first one. There we go. And that's so pretty. All right, so then I'm gonna set that aside to dry because my early espresso is pretty well inked, so I knew I would need a little time. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out this piece of garden green cardstock. So this is cut 1 inch by, I think, 3 inches. Yep, 3 inches. And I'm gonna be heat embossing on this. So I'm gonna take out my embossing buddy and just put a little powder on there. And this powder just helps make sure that when you go to heat emboss, you don't get your actual embossing powder sticking places that you don't want it to. And I'm gonna bring in some scratch paper. I've been using my Stamparatus grid paper as my scratch paper. I just love the size of this paper. Okay, so put that there. Then bring in my Versamark and my sentiment. So I'm stamping Happiest Christmas Wishes. So this Versamark ink, yeah, it does go with everything. Just such a good color. This Versamark ink is just a nice sticky ink so that your embossing powder will cling well. Okay, just want to make sure I ink that up good. And I'm going to press and stamp that in the center. Okay. Now I'm going to pour on my white Stampin' Emboss powder. Just pour that right over that stamped sentiment. And see, look, we didn't get any embossing powder where we didn't want it. Isn't that nice? I'm just gonna put a little bit more, just make sure it's nicely coated. Okay. Pour this all back into the pot. I haven't heated and embossed in a while. And actually, this original card, this card, I actually did it when I created it in October. It was for one of my team swaps for my LaQuita Bug Stampers. We have a swap that I host every month with them, and that was the card that I created. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to heat set this. So if you guys are listening full volume, you may want to turn it down. So I'm going to use the Stampin' Up! Heat tool, and I'm going to put it on setting 2, and I am going to, this cord, there we go, and I'm going to heat set this. So turn your volume down if you need to. All right, got that done, and now you can see, well, I don't know if you guys can see, it's kind of shiny from where it's embossed. And don't look at my nails, y'all. My nails are in bad shape. My nail appointment is not until Friday, so anyways. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting this card together. So I've got a piece of Whisper White Thick for my card base. This is cut at 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches, and I have scored it at 4.25 inches. So it's a standard sized card base. And I'll have all these measurements over on the blog post. So once this goes up on YouTube, they'll be on the blog post. Okay, so this piece of the Festive Farmhouse Designer Series paper, I'm using this star piece. This is cut at 4 inches, 4 inches by 5.25 inches. I'll go ahead and add this piece to my Whisper White Thick card base. Okay, we'll just center that up. Now the background color on this paper is actually very vanilla, but you can't really tell, so I felt like I could get away with matching it up with Whisper White. Okay, so before I put this Whisper White layer onto my card front, I'm gonna go ahead and put some washi tape on. So I'm gonna want my sentiment, I think I'm gonna want my sentiment right about here. So I'm gonna bring in, this is that specialty, what's it called? Sweet Season specialty washi tape, I believe. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this and just tear it. And I'll just slide this up. And I wanna add this right about here. Let me see how that looks. Not quite straight. Let me do that again. Okay, that looks better. And then I'm just going to wrap it around, just like that. And then we'll add this onto the front of the card. And out of snail. I knew that was gonna happen. I think I'm out of fast fuse too. Oh no! Okay, hold on. I don't have any refills up here. Well, I don't have any snail refills up here. I do have fast fuse refills up here. So let me just do this. Throw that out. Okay, so, well, let's see. Is this how I want to do it? No, like this. It's a little gooey, a little gluey. Come on. There we go. I try not to touch it too much because if you do, you'll mess it up and then it's not gonna work properly. Okay, that's good. Okay, now let's see if it's going to roll out properly. Yes, all right. Throw that away. Okay, back to it. So now I can just add this to the center here, like so. And then I'm going to put my sentiment up on dimensionals. And I'm gonna line my sentiment up with the edge of my designer paper. So it's going to go past the Whisper White layer. And I'm just going to leave a little bit of that washi tape showing beneath. So I'm going to put it right about there. See how I just lined the left-hand side up with the edge of that designer paper? So just like that. And then dimensionals on my cute little reindeer. Okay, and we'll just center this up. Right there. Ooh, it's cute. I like it. These colors are a little bit softer with that background being less colorful. I like that. Okay, so then on my envelope, what I want to do, I'm going to do a couple of things to the envelope. I'm going to go ahead and add on my designer paper. I just cut an extra piece of that same piece we have in the background. And I'm going to add that on with some liquid glue. Where's my liquid glue? You guys, I am just not prepared today. Oh, no, I am. I'm prepared. Here it is. Okay, thank you, Sharon. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a little bit of liquid glue. And I cut this designer paper 2.5 inches by, I think, 5.5. Yeah, 5.5. But I prefer to cut it at 6 inches, but this was the last piece I had. So it's better if you do 2.5 by 6. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit there and dry for a minute. Then I'm going to bring in my washi tape. This piece is the garden green piece. And I'm gonna add some washi tape to my envelope as well. You know, we always need more ideas for using up this washi tape, because oftentimes, I know a lot of us do not use it up. So I'm gonna leave a little space from the bottom. Okay, just wrap that around. Actually, I'm gonna cut that excess off. And then I'm gonna line up this garden green piece with the red polka dot piece. Right there, looks good. Okay, there we go. That really spices up this envelope. And then, scissors, cut off the extra. Okay, and then we'll also trim down that envelope flap. There we go. Isn't that a fun envelope? So I think this is going to be my last Christmas project that I'm making. This is it. And I got my Christmas cards mailed out today, which I'm really excited about. How many Christmas cards do you guys send a year? I'm always so interested in how many everyone else sends. I sent 60 today, and then I realized after I did all of that, I forgot 2 people. So I've got to do 2 more, actually 3 people. I've got to do 3 more. Send out tomorrow. How many do y'all send out normally? There we go. Okay, that's snipped off. Now let's take a look at our finished card. That washi tape away. Oh. Okay, so here it is. Move that out of this little piece keeps sticking to me. Okay, so here is not mini Irene. Here it is. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I like it. I got some kind of a little smudge there. Let me see. You know, sometimes when I get smudges, I actually just use a regular pencil eraser. Let's see. And it erases it. So let me see. I have some kind of a little smudge there. And you just want to do it in a circular motion, just a regular pencil. And a lot of times you can get it out. Yeah, that looks better. I don't know what that was. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks good. Okay, put that back. All right, I think it is so cute. The envelope, yes, thank you, Sharon. It just really ties everything together. I love it. Love, love, love it. So on the first one, let me bring that one back in. I stamped that little image right there to make it look like the reindeer were like a hanging ornament or something. And it worked on this card because I think it tied in nicely with the designer paper, that image, but I didn't want to do that on this one. I didn't think it would look right. So I did put my sentiment up a lot higher on this one, but I think it looks great. I like them both. I love it. So I hope y'all enjoyed today's project. It's quick, it's easy, even with the heat embossing, it went so quickly, but I really love how it turned out. I like them both. All right, I'm gonna flip y'all around. Okay, so, all right, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I know that was speedy, quick, but I've got to get on the road. It's going to take me, hi Joanne, it's going to take me about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half to get to Belleville, and then we have to leave at 4:30 to go to the city that Santa's workshop is in. So I've got some driving ahead. I hope y'all have a great afternoon. Thank you, Joanne, for sharing the video. Thank you so much to everyone for joining today, and congratulations again to Monica for being the lucky winner of last week's live. So thanks, and don't forget to share this video. Yes, sorry, Joanne, it's over, but you can rewatch it. I appreciate you coming. Bye, everyone. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I'll see y'all soon. Thanks, Sharon. Thanks, my friend. Bye. Thank you, Evelyn. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas. Thanks, Joanne.